Former presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is suing the state of Wisconsin to remove him from the November ballot. According to WisPolitics, RFK Jr.'s attorneys argue that the state law inappropriately creates a different standard for third-party candidates. It comes after the Wisconsin Election Commission ruled he would stay on the ballot in August. Switching on over to Storm Team 4 now with our meteorologist Kristen Kershane. Looks like those summer temperatures are sticking around here in September. Yeah. Green Bay Packers are on their way to Brazil for their season opener Friday night against the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is a live look via flight tracker. Right now you can see the plane is approaching South America. The Packers should land in Sao Paulo, Brazil at around 5 p.m. Central Time. And you can bet fans are really excited to see the green and gold play. And this morning the plane took off from Green Bay's Austin Straubel Airport. Now, GMJ4 Simone Woolridge spoke with these fans, Rob, Jacob, and Sophia, and her dad, who were up early this morning as the Packers flew south.
The Packers took flight around 7:20 this morning. Packers fans were allowed to be here as early as about 4 o'clock this morning. Now, I have to admit, we thought the Packers fans were just a little late this morning. Turns out, though, they were right on time.
I thought too, I was like, okay, Green Bay's going to show up big this morning, and apparently I'm representing the whole city.
Packers fan Rob Pritchard drove into Austin Straubel International Airport around 5:30 Wednesday morning.
Not sure what there is to see, but I don't want to miss it if there is something.
He was the only fan sitting outside the fence of the tarmac waiting to see the action.
It's going to be exciting.
That was until Sophia Resnicek and her dad showed up.
Sophia, you want to show us your sign?
The two followed the Packers quite a bit. From games to practices to training camp, the travel has become a part of their football season routine. And not just for them.
Baby, how are you feeling before Friday?
Yeah.
The tail is wagging, you're doing good?
Even for their dog Baby.
Who's winning on Friday? Go Pack Go. That's what she said. She said go Pack Go. So I guess we got our answer.
I mean, why wouldn't she too want to see history being made? The Packers and Eagles game will be the first to ever be played in South America.
You hear the plane rumbling in at 3 o'clock in the morning. What the heck was that, you know? We don't get many 777s or 747s.
We got to witness the send-off. The morning Chick-fil-A dropped off for breakfast. The buses driving onto the tarmac. The players and staff walking the stairs of the airplane, preparing for liftoff.
So, Jacob, you want to be a pilot?
For young fan Jacob,
It's amazing to be here in Green Bay.
he wasn't necessarily watching from the fence for the players. He was up early to see the airplane.
I don't know, just the feeling of being in an airplane every day.
No matter the reason, you can bet all eyes beyond the flight will be focused on the landing and how the Packers will play Friday. As fans,
Go Pack Go.
prepare to cheer them.
Right now, here's a look at the latest stock market numbers. The market wavering today following its worst day in the last month. The Dow Jones, S&P 500, and NASDAQ are all staying around where they finished yesterday. And on Tuesday, AI chip-making company Nvidia had the worst day in the history of the stock market. The company's value plummeted a staggering $279 billion. Only 27 companies on the planet are worth as much as Nvidia's loss in value on Tuesday. That $279 billion plunge is worth more than all of the shares of some of America's biggest companies, including McDonald's, Chevron, and Pepsi. Well, Vice President Kamala Harris is set to take the stage in New Hampshire today, where she's expected to reveal her second wave of economic proposals. According to the Harris campaign, the Democratic presidential nominee will focus on new benefits for entrepreneurs and small business owners. It is an attempt by the campaign to appeal to critical middle-class voters that could help boost her chances in November. And tomorrow, the first of two high-profile campaign stops here in Wisconsin. President Joe Biden will be in Westby to talk about economic investments. The city is just 30 minutes southeast of La Crosse, where former President Donald Trump visited last week. And on Saturday, the former president will hold a rally in Mosinee. And looking ahead to Tuesday, Vice President Kamala Harris and former President Donald Trump will square off for the first time in the presidential debate hosted by ABC News. You can watch that debate right here on TMJ4 with full coverage starting at 7 p.m. Talking about plants and outside and when you have to bring them in. You said not till October.
Yeah, that's usually when it starts to get chilly. on average, we see the first snowflakes actually fly at the end of October.
Oh, girl, don't.
I know, right? We don't want to talk about that yet. September tends to be pretty nice. Even if you still wanted to do some planting, I think you could. A lot of people getting the mums right now, right?
Yes, yeah.
Those very popular.
One more story before we go here. If you've been watching the U.S. Open, you might be wondering, what is everyone drinking? Well, it is called Honey Deuce, and it's a mixture of Grey Goose vodka, lemonade, and a raspberry liqueur. Now, sales for the tournament's signature drink are set to surpass $10 million this year. And the signature drink, it does not come cheap, though. The price has gone up 4 times in the past 5 years, jumping to $23 each. That is an expensive drink, but it looks like, are those look like little tennis balls or something?
Or maybe they're little lemon.
Yeah, maybe.
It sounds really good.
It does sound delicious, like a good summer drink for sure.
Yeah, sometimes we talk about some pretty gross foods and drinks at the end of
Yeah, at the end.
I remember like a bacon coffee, and then there was like cereal bacon. Yeah, this is
a good one.
Sounds good.
Yeah, but $23, not a good price. No. All right, thanks for joining us here. Have a great day, everyone.